Good morning. Today, starting off with some clear skies, quiet conditions. It's mild out there this morning, too. And you can see we really don't have much to talk about on our sky cam in Fargo right now. We're looking at some weather that is looking pretty quiet to begin your Monday, which is good. Mondays are always hard. We don't want to have to deal with weather on top of it like last Monday. And we'll see similar numbers to what we got to yesterday. We warmed into the 80s yesterday, low to mid 80s in the valley. We hit 83 in Fargo and 84 in Grand Forks. May even be a little warmer than that today. So summertime back here for the very last week of summer. Good timing here. And looking at your radar and satellite map, you can see we're mainly quiet. We're clear. We do have some clouds streaming through in spots, but overall it's a quiet start to our morning and conditions will continue to be so. You can see some clouds down in South Dakota that may stream in from time to time, but overall a mostly sunny day, of course, once that sun is up today. Our temperatures are starting off pretty mildly. We're in the 60s in most spots at 68 degrees in Fargo, 65 in Grand Forks. We're looking at 56 in Bemidji, that's our cool spot, 58 in Baudette, and 68 down in Gwinner. So we're looking at a range of about 10 to 15 degrees in the valley, but all of us milder than how we would start last week and even this weekend. Saturday morning was pretty chilly. So wind is coming in out of the south or southeast. That's a driving force in warming us up along with the sunshine, and temperature or wind speeds rather that are into the teens in some spots. Oaks is at 17 miles per hour and that wind will increase today. There are some places struggling with fog. We've got visibility down to 0 in Bemidji right now, so some dense fog there. Out to the west, Devil's Lake was down to a half mile just a few minutes ago. Now we've seen some improvement at 2 miles there, and there might be some other pockets in the valley dealing with a little bit of fog to start off this morning again. So here's a look at our hour-by-hour planner for today. We're going to enjoy that clear sky, and as we continue into the rest of the morning hours, those temperatures really surge upward. We're going to be into the upper 70s to near 80 by noon. Looking at wind coming in out of the south or southeast again, and some of these wind gusts getting into the 20s and eventually the 30s for today. So it's going to be a windy one. And this afternoon, check out our high temperatures, some low to some mid, perhaps even upper 80s. It's going to feel pretty warm here for us today. Heading into tonight, still into that 80-degree range. So we're still very warm heading out of school and work here for this evening. And then for late tonight, still holding on to some 70s, still windy too. So that's going to keep our temperatures up through the overnight hours. One thing I want to mention is we've got some cloud cover and perhaps some sprinkles down in Lakes Country impacting us there. And to start off tomorrow morning. So that'll start your morning off a little bit more on the gloomy side. But overall, we're looking at another great start to our day tomorrow. Nice and mild. Still windy though. Still getting that wind out of the south or southeast and gusting into the 30s. And then through the rest of the day, heating up again. We're going to see some numbers back into the upper 70s to some mid 80s depending on where you are. If you have a little more cloud cover like in the east, we might not quite get to that 80-degree mark. So windy weather continues tomorrow, but warm as well. And then heading into tomorrow night, we have that chance for some thunderstorms moving in late and continuing into early Wednesday. So a look at your photo today, that full moon from Friday. This was taken in Grand Forks. Looks kind of spooky here. Thanks, Sherry, for sending that in. And we've got some, again, windy weather the next couple of days, but warm weather too, with wind speeds that are going to, again, gust over 30. Next chance for rain and thunder overnight Tuesday and into Wednesday. And then we just kind of gradually cool things down as we end the week and head into the weekend.
Okay, thank you, Lisa.
It might be hard to get into a cooler state of mind with our temps still in the 80s, but before you know it, we're going to need those winter coats.
And there's a push underway to help people who need help bundling up. We'll have a live report straight ahead on the Valley Today.